Okay, so we were looking at all the things that Doctor Doom did because he's the coolest guy. It actually started off as an argument on on if Doctor Doom is a good guy or a bad guy. And I think he's a good guy, you know.
I don't know. I mean, to be fair, right? So this whole argument is just: is he good? Is he bad? What are our opinions on Doctor Doom? What are the coolest things he's done? Basically, we're just going to be talking about Doctor Doom. And personally, I think that Doctor Doom is not completely bad, but everything, like his end goal, is pretty decent. But everything he does to get there is horrible.
What do you mean everything he does? Dude, have you read the comics? He's not pure evil, Julian. He's a kid. He just has a deep grudge for everybody, and he cares about his appearance, and he's just kind of insecure, and I kind of feel bad for him.
No, he's quite relatable, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Because he's obsessed with Sue Storm.
Yeah.
And, he's really jealous of Dr. Reed Richards, right, Mr. Fantastic, that he got her and Dr. Doom didn't.
Yeah.
And, he got, a little... So, in the comics, he either got horribly disfigured or he got a little scratch on his face. And he's really, really mad about that because he used to think that he was either the most handsome person or one of the most handsome people in the world. And personally, I actually prefer if it was a little scratch because that makes him that much more paranoid.
Yeah. I think he just grew up as this kind of autistic kid, but you gotta he's the underdog here.
No, I think he was raised as someone with too much privilege.
Yeah.
And he believes
an autistic little kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Dominic, what do you think? Why do you think he's a hero?
I think he's a hero. I just think he's a good guy. I don't think he's a bad guy because, for an example of something he did that was really childish and not really evil at all, it just moves him out of the ring of evil. Is he got Luke Cage to do this thing for him, and then in the end he was supposed to pay Luke Cage, right? And instead he just didn't pay. He just $200, and he refused to pay Luke Cage. And he got beat up. So I mean, he does this thing where he just blasts through walls. Spider-Man was like, "Why don't you take the door?"
He doesn't do this.
He does do it, dude.
Jesus Christ.
And then he was doors or for peasants. Really. This guy goes around blasting
doors.
through.
It is goddamn.
Dude, that's because he was about to have guests over, man. Jeez.
Yeah, he has 2 castles. He probably has 9, but every one of those has doors.
Dude, doors are for peasants. You heard him say it himself.
Dude,
man.
we can call this podcast just why Doctor Doom has doors in his castle on Latveria.
Okay, you can search it up, dude. But I watched a cool YouTube video, and the guy was pretty funny, so I trusted him. And he said that Doctor Doom doesn't have doors because he likes blasting through walls.
He has doors. Trust me on this.
Even though the Google images show doors, would Doctor Doom really get doors? Doors are for peasants.
You know what? Look, listen. Him blasting through doors, I don't think he'd do that. If he'd do anything, it would be he would dismantle bricks of a wall. All the bricks would come apart, go away, he'd go through it, and then with magic, it would go back.
Dude, what is that gonna take? 5 seconds?
That's gonna take a second, man. He's fucking
take freaking 50 milliseconds? He doesn't want that. He just blasts through the doors. Big explosion, he enters in, everybody's like, oh my god, it's Doctor Doom. And he's just standing there being happy. That's the way I
you didn't really answer why he's a hero. You just said that he's a child.
Yeah, But the reason why he wants to like take over the world, like he's almost like the most stereotypical supervillain because he wants to take over the world, but he has like he's a good leader. Like he wants good things for this world.
That's true, and that's what I was saying, that his end goal is good. Because Latveria, the place that he controls, it's a whole country. I don't know if he bought it or if he started it out. I don't really know what happened.
I don't mean either. I think, but people there are happy.
But yeah, people think, like in Latveria, they truly believe Doctor Doom is a good leader.
Yeah.
And no one's like mad. There is crime. There are poor people, but like it's way less crime and poor people than you'd imagine in a place ruled by Doctor Doom. It's like probably better than the U.S. Way better, actually.
There's no disease. Like people aren't starving, and Doctor Doom makes sure of that. Like
yeah,
it's pretty
yeah.
good.
So that's what I'm saying. But like what he does to get there is terrible, because he always goes out of his way to try to kill the Fantastic Four so that they can't stop him.
Dude, but like the Fantastic Four are just as bad as him. Why do they care about him so much?
Because I personally maybe like
yeah, like at some point they like bully him.
I mean, he is kind of an outcast.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
but,
he
like,
tried to take over the world a few times, but if you think about it, it was for a good cause. So like the Fantastic Four, just chill out, man. Okay, let this happen.
Like,
just let this happen, man.
Well, like Reed Richards is a dick.
Yeah.
No, like he's worse than Doctor Doom in my opinion.
Dude,
like,
he named himself Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, no, I have told this story so many times. Mr. Fantastic is such a damn dick. The first thing he did when he got his powers, when everyone was naming themselves, right? So Human Torch was like, well, I guess because I light on fire and because I'm a human,
I should name myself the
Human Torch. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Invisible Woman was like, I'm a girl, I'm a woman, and I turn invisible. Invisible Woman. Makes sense. The Thing got nicknamed The Thing by, I think, Invisible Woman. And then he's like, fuck it, I'll just call myself The Thing. Because I don't know what the fuck I am. I'm not going to call myself Rockman. And instead of Mr. Fantastic naming himself something like, I'll be called Elastaman, I'll be called Plastic Man, I'll be called Rubber Guy, or some shit like that. He's like, I'm Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's how awesome I'm Mr. Fantastic. Fuck Mr. Fantastic. I hate him. I really hate him.
Dude, that's what I'm talking about here, dude. Doctor Doom is just bullied. He's a cool guy.
He probably was. I'm not an expert on Doctor Doom. I've said this before. I'm not an expert on Doctor Doom. I'm probably mostly focused on Daredevil and Spider-Man and maybe a couple more, but not Doctor Doom. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he was bullied by fucking Mr. Fantastic, and I wouldn't be surprised because he's a dick.
Yeah. Where were we?
We were talking about why Doctor Doom was a hero.
Heroic acts you've done.
We were talking about like why his end goal is good, but the way he gets there isn't.
Like, how did he take over Latveria? I'm gonna search this up.
I assume that he just fucking invaded it. Yeah, search it up. I actually don't know that.
Latveria. Latveria was made by Stan Lee. Like, did Doctor Doom take over Stan Lee's land?
Yeah, dude.
Annex Southern Hungary. Due to Doctor Doom's undertakings that drive him away. I don't know. I think he actually started it or something. Doesn't say on the Wikipedia.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure he took it over.
It's the capital of Doomstadt. Liberia is like a city, dude.
I knew it! Yeah, okay, wait, so... Doomstadt. Oh, was there some Doomstadt? Is that a whole country?
I think so. Is the largest city of Latvia. It's the capital of Latvia. Wait a minute. Hold on, guys.
Hold on, is this a time loop? It's a loop?
Official. Okay, let me just turn off notifications here. I have dungeon messages now.
Where's your towel?
Can you just get out of my room, Grace?
Alright, so my best guess is so apparently the monks that took in Dr. Doom after his face kinda got like a little scratch or like super messed up. Like he was with monks for several like months or years.
Yeah.
And apparently after he became a big time supervillain, he went back there and like took it over. So I assume that was in Latveria.
Wait, let me check.
Like, that's my best guess.
Doesn't say. Let's just assume that he took over Latveria.
Alright, look, let's look at it both ways. If he took it over, then it probably wasn't a good place to begin with, and then he turned it pretty good. And if he created it, then he created a fucking country.
Yeah, I feel like he would create a country though. That's just such a Doom move, man.
Either way, he did something good.
Yeah, it's a good country, nice people.
But the thing is, and I'm gonna keep on saying it, Dr. Doom is not a hero.
Dude, but like, if you look at it from his perspective, he is a hero.
No, but look, if you look at it from Thanos' perspective, he's a hero.
Yeah, but you gotta look at the
if
grand
you look at
scheme
it
of...
From Ultron's perspective, he's a hero.
But
if you look at it from any...
Okay,
well,
I'm not done yet.
Almost any villain's perspective, they're a hero.
The thing is, from his perspective, he's a hero. But in the grand scheme of things, he also looks like a hero. Like, he's done good things. Like, stapled down, the major events were good. But in between that might have been bad.
Oh no, it was definitely bad.
Yeah.
How many people has he killed?
Like, you can't say the same about Ultron, because he's a freaking cunt. The entire time. Everything Ultron has done is kind of bad.
No, but like, what Ultron's trying to do is protect the Earth. That, like, it's true. His whole goal, how Hank Pym programmed him was, alright, well, we're gonna protect the Earth. But then Ultron just realized, wait a minute, what's screwing up the Earth? Oh shit, it's humans.
Yeah,
well,
but
like,
that's a cunt move. That's not gonna work.
I guess I'll just get rid of them.
But literally, that's not gonna work because our protagonists are humans. But with Dr. Doom, he took over the Earth once, and they were prospering. It was actually amazing.
It was completely fine, that's true.
Yeah.
But I told you this already. Like, I agree with that. I agree that, like, by the end of it, he's a hero, but to get there, he's not.
Oh! I just dropped a puck on my balls. But a lot of people do that, dude.
Well, I mean, like, but if we look at it at a hero, like, let's look at Captain America. What were the bad things he's done?
He's done a lot of bad things. Like that time he said Hail Hydra, that was pretty bad.
You know what? F off, alright? Let's look at Spider-Man. What kind of bad things did he do?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he would let the entire world die and not let Aunt May die.
Okay, that's true. You know what? Alright, here. Because you brought up Spider-Man and Aunt May, I just want to tell you one thing. Spider-Man, One More Day, is the dumbest thing ever to be put on print.
What's Spider-Man dumbest day?
Oh, you haven't heard One More Day?
No.
Oh, alright. Hang on. You talk about Doctor Doom a little bit, because I'm going to go on a big rant about this. Let's just talk about Doctor Doom. I want to get back to that.
Wait, how long has it been already? It's been 15 minutes. I think we can just end it off by saying he's an anti-hero. He's whatever you think. It's pretty cool. I think he's a hero because he's my hero.
Dude, he's... Okay, whatever. I agree he's an anti-hero. I think he's... Yeah, that's what I agree.
Okay. Well, good night, everyone.
No, I want to talk about One More Day.
Okay, sure, whatever.
One More Day is the story in which... so in Civil War... Let's start from the beginning. In Civil War, Spider-Man reveals his identity to the world.
Yeah.
Because he was on Iron Man's side. And that's what you have to do if you're going to be part of the law and all that. So he reveals that he's Peter Parker. And then, Kingpin, from inside the jail, just ordered some random assassin to shoot Spider-Man, to shoot Peter Parker.
Yeah.
So the assassin got in a building, got the sniper out, and was about to shoot him. And then when he, shot the bullet, Spider-Man, dodged out of the way, and it shot Aunt May. So then Aunt May went into a coma. A bunch of stuff happened later. Spider-Man got back into his black suit. Then he started beating the shit out of Kingpin. Did kill him. Whatever.
Kill him? He killed him?
He was going to, and then he didn't. It's very similar into Daredevil Season 3.
Yeah.
Because Daredevil's whole goal in Season 3 is that he's going to kill the Kingpin. And when he actually gets there, he just can't do it.
Yeah.
So that's very similar. And then, basically a lot more shit happens, and basically one more day where we pick up Aunt May's in a coma, and then she's gonna be taken out of the hospital because they have they have no more money left, and they just can't do it. And because Peter Parker is an outlaw, he didn't give a name, so she just had to be taken out of the hospital. And then Spider-Man, and then Mary Jane offers the idea of, why don't we put her in a charity ward? And then Spider-Man's all like, a charity ward? No, we can't do a charity ward. I'm not taking charity. So guess what he does?
What? Divorce?
There's no money, and the best option is a charity award. So instead, he goes to Iron Man, and then he starts, and then he just webs the shit out of him, just webs him up, and then he starts yelling and pissing and moaning at Iron Man. He's like, Iron Man, you did this. It's all your fault. Aunt May got shot. Oh, fuck you, Iron Man. You owe me money. And Iron Man's just like, fuck you. No. You're the guy who fucked this up. You could have said no and joined Captain America. You could have done that. But no, this is your fault. This is your fault that you did this. And then anyway, Spider-Man starts pissing and moaning at Iron Man for another 15 minutes, and then Iron Man's like, fuck it. Alright, I'll give you your fucking money. You happy now? He's like, fucking take Aunt May to the Stark Tower and then fix her up. And then they do that, and then the doctor's like, yeah, Aunt May's gonna die. She's gonna die.
And then Spider-Man.
And then Spider-Man's like, fuck you. And then he just swings around the city, and he goes to fucking...
Joey, why does Spider-Man sound so much like you?
He's just a fucking dick in this story. He's a little shitty fucking dumbass in this story. And then he starts swinging around the city, and then he finds magic wielders, and he goes to Doctor Strange, and he's like, Doctor Strange, come on, please, could you revert Aunt May to be healthy again? And then Doctor Strange is like, no, I'm not gonna do that. And he's it's like, but why not? And he's like, because people die. You gotta get over that. People fucking die. And, like, Spider-Man, like, he is probably the person who has experienced the most death in his life. Like, Uncle Ben died. Gwen Stacy died. Gwen Stacy's dad died. I could go on. Anyway, a bunch of people died in his life, and now, he's pissed off at it.
Yeah.
Makes no sense. Anyway, so he starts pissing and moaning at Doctor Strange again. He's like, Doctor Strange, come on, man, help me. And the Doctor Strange is like, no, you know what? Here, I'll give you something. You see this? You see this shit? These are called the hands of doom. You know what they do? You can talk to everyone in the world right now, and you can ask everyone to help you. I'll give you, like, 2 minutes, 3 minutes to talk to everyone in the world. And Spider-Man's like, great, I'll do it.
Wait, the Hands of Doom? Why would the Hands of Doom? Why isn't it called, like, the freaking Ear of Doom, or, like, the little telephone of Doom or something?
It's just what they're called. I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, he uses them, and he starts talking to everyone, and everyone's like, no. We're not helping you. No. And then, like, Spider-Man goes to even, like, here, let's tie it back in. He talks to Doctor Doom. He's like, Doctor Doom, please, come on, man. You owe me a favor. Like, Doctor Doom owed him a favor from, like, the beginning of this comic run.
Yeah.
And then Doctor Doom, guess what he says?
What?
No, I'm not gonna help you. Fuck you. Your aunt's gonna die. Face it, alright? Everyone in her life dies. Get used to it. Get over it. She's gonna die. And then Spider-Man's like, dude, I'm so done with my life. Oh, this is so bad. Oh, and he starts swinging around the city. And then he sees this little kid.
Yeah.
And then this little kid is like, hi! And then he's like, what's your deal? She's like, oh, you know what, just follow me. And then he starts following her. And then, he follows her, and then he sees this fat guy who, like, plays video games, like, all the time.
Dude,
And he talks to him, and he's like, I don't have a girlfriend, but it's fine, whatever. No, sorry, I have a girlfriend, but I don't have money. And then he starts walking a little bit more with the girl, and then he sees a really rich, successful guy who doesn't have a girl, doesn't have a girlfriend, doesn't have anything. And then the guy's like, oh yeah, hey man. And then he starts walking some more. And then what happens is the little kid, or someone else, I think it's the little kid. The little kid starts, no, it's not a little kid. Some other girl comes in. And then she just explains, like the other girl explains that, you see that fat guy over there? That'll be you. Because that's you if you just focus all your rage inwards into video games and comics and all that. And then she points at the skinny guy, the skinny, rich, successful guy. She's like, that's you. And that's also you if you focus your rage outwards and just tell everyone to go fuck themselves, and you can do what you believe you can do. And then Spider-Man's like, wait, what the fuck? Where am I? And then the girl, like, not the little girl.
Wait, this doesn't make sense. Like, how is
just
that?
Hold on,
okay.
I'll explain. And this woman just fucking turns red and just, like, comes out of the ground and then is like, behold, I'm Mephisto.
I think I've heard this story.
And then Spider-Man's like, what the fuck? And then Mephisto's like, dude, guess what, man? I'll help you. I'll bring your aunt back to life. And then Spider-Man's like, the fuck? Why? He's like, dude, come on. You know, because I want to make you a deal.
Dude, the deal with the devil.
Exactly.
Crossroads.
And then Spider-Man's like, well, what the fuck do you want? And then Mephisto's like, I want your marriage. And then Spider-Man's like, what the fuck does that mean? what what the fuck? You want me to get divorced? He's like, no. I want it so that everything from once you got married to now is that you were never married and you were never fully happy. And in the future, you'll never be fully happy. And Spider-Man's like,
I'll do it.
fuck it. Let me talk to my wife. And then he goes to Mary Jane, and he talks to her. He's like, hey, MJ, so, the devil just talked to me. Yeah, you know the devil. Big red guy, horns. So he just talked to me, and he said he could make me a deal that Aunt May could live.
And
But,
she's like, get out of my room, Peter. I'm trying to shave.
No. She's like, that's great. We can have Aunt May to live. That's great. And then he's like, yeah, but we kind of have to get unmarried, like from all of existence, and we can never get married again. And then she's like, the fuck? He's like, yeah, it doesn't matter. You want to go sign the deal? She's like, yeah, fuck it. So.
Wait, why did she agree?
I don't know. I don't fuck.
That's
weird.
Oh my god.
She wanted Peter to be happy or some shit like that. Then they go to Mephisto, and then Mephisto's like, holy shit, you guys are actually taking the deal? Fuck it. I'll give you guys 24 more hours to think about it. Because even Mephisto knows it's a fucking dumbass idea.
Yeah.
Like, I'll give you 24 more hours. Guess what the 24 more hours are?
What?
Peter and MJ just hold each other.
Why is
They just hold...
stupid?
They just hold each other. They don't contemplate it. They just hold each other. And then they go back. And Mephisto's like, you made your fucking decision yet? And they're like, yeah, we're going to take the deal. And then Mephisto's like, holy shit, okay, fuck. I've never gotten this far. Okay, alright.
It's my first time. I'm going to stay cool.
So, sign here. No, he doesn't say that. He's just like, alright, here we go.
Let me work my magic.
Yeah, basically that's what he does.
Okay, guys, hold your hands.
He starts rubbing his hands, and he starts doing some magic shit.
His hands start getting sweaty. He grabs Mary Jane and Spider-Man's hands like, okay, guys, if we all say nigga P at the same time, your dreams will come true.
Anyway, it's basically some shit like that.
Yeah.
It's basically just Mephisto being a dumbass saying, alright, magic time, boys.
Ooga booga mystic arts. He's just like...
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And then like, purple, like, gas starts, like, swirling around them. And then, like, they're taking away the marriage. And then Mary Jane's like, wait, I gotta do one more thing. And then she whispers in, like, Mephisto's ear, and then she's like, I'll make you another deal. I'll, like, add on to it. And then Mephisto's like, oh, yeah, this sounds good. And she whispers, she's like, and then this is, like, Mephisto's like, oh, that's juicy, that's great. Oh, yeah. And then
your voice
like,
freaking echoed there.
He's like, alright, magic time. And then he starts, like, doing the purple...
Dude, he's just doing the freaking, like, fast hand clapping shit.
Yeah, and then, like, the magic starts swirling around them.
Yeah.
And then, fuck it. Spider-Man just wakes up. He just wakes up. And he's like, what the fuck? Was that a dream? The fuck just happened? And then... Oh, no, he doesn't even say was that a dream. He just wakes up and then looks to his side, and Aunt May is there saying, honey... It's time for wheat cakes. And then you're just like, oh shit, they took away the marriage? Aunt May's back.
But what did Mary Jane, what was her deal?
So, Mary Jane's deal was never actually said until like 8 or 9 months later. And
like in the comic book? Or no?
Pardon?
In the comic book or in real life?
Yeah, in the comic book. It was like in real life, they told you what she actually said, because you never actually find out what she says.
Oh, okay.
In the comic, 8 or 9 months later, they just say, "Oh, so what Mary Jane said was that you have to protect his identity again, because if his identity isn't protected, then this will just happen again and again." And then you're just kind of like, "Wait a minute, that's not a fucking deal."
Yeah, that's just
The
stupid.
fuck? Why did Mephisto
That
agree
doesn't.
to that?
It doesn't add anything to the story. This story's stupid.
Yeah, it's the worst Spider-Man story of all time.
But it really reveals how shitty Spider-Man is.
No, it reveals how shitty Spider-Man can be.
Yeah.
It reveals what a nonsensical bitch he can be if written poorly.
God,
And it's not
dude.
even like that the writer was bad. Because the writer was really trying. His name's like John Michael Straczynski, I think. And he really tried. And I really give him kudos for that. But it was all editorial being like, "You gotta undo the marriage. You gotta undo the marriage. We gotta undo the marriage. We gotta put a secret back in the back. And we have to bring Aunt May back." And then he's like, "What the fuck? What do you want me to do? Like, I can't do that in a properly well-written story." And they're like, "Fuck it. Just bring in Mephisto." And, like, he's like, "I don't want to do that." He's like, "Fuck it. You have to do it." So, like, this story was 4 issues long. And J.M. Straczynski wrote 3 of the 4 issues. He wrote the first 3. And then when it actually came time to do it, J.M. Straczynski was just like, "I can't write this. Like, I don't want to be looked at. I don't want to be acknowledged when this is, like, published." So some random jackass just wrote it.
Oh, yeah. That might be why it was bad.
No, the whole shit was bad.
Yeah, but it could have been kind of better. I don't know. It's just the secret thing was so weird. It's just...
Okay, the secret thing was shit. But then, guess what? It makes this even better. They just retcon all of it.
What does retcon mean?
Retcon means, I think it's retroactive, I forget, it's retroactive something. And what it means is, like, they take something from the comics, like a story or something, and then they just say, "That never happened."
Yeah,
Or
because
they
it was
say,
shit.
or they say, "That happened." Or they say, "Right here, he escaped." Or, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
They kind of add on to the story, but, like, way after it's written. Anyway, a couple, like, months or, like, a year or 2 later, everyone was like, "That story was shit."
Yeah, it was shit.
I don't want fucking Spider-Man, like, talking to the devil. And then he's like, all right. I mean, what we could do is we could just have it so that they never got married, and Spider-Man's identity was kept from Reed Richards, Doctor Strange, and Iron Man. They used technology to just forget everyone ever did that, and then I guess we could just kill Aunt May. And then you're like, well, that's not what really happened. We all know it was the fucking devil who did that.
Yeah.
So, anyway, that is the worst Spider-Man story ever.
I don't think we need to even talk about it too much because it's not even real. It's just something you want to forget. You know what I mean?
Well, it's never been fun.
Well, yeah, whatever.
It's like a decade old. It's not even that old.
But I feel it's so plausible, and that's why I hate, like, that's the part I hate the most about Spider-Man, because he blames himself for everything. It's so stupid. Just for things that are close to him. Like, I wasn't joking when I said he would, like, kill everybody in the world if Aunt May would live. Like, there's a plausible way he would actually do that shit.
I mean, that's actually why I brought One More Day up. Like,
yeah.
He took a lifetime and more of happiness, flushed it down the drain, and said, "I want my 90-year-old aunt to live a couple more months.
I know, it's so freaking stupid.
And like,
why would he do that? Just let her die.
That's not even Spider-Man though. That's really not Spider-Man, because Spider-Man, like the real Spider-Man.
Yeah, he would care about Mary Jane too.
No. He'd let his aunt die. He'd say, well, I mean, it's my fault. And I can't take that back. I gotta live with my mistake. It's my fault. Like, it's my fault Uncle Ben died.
Yeah.
I gotta get over that. And I got over that. It's my fault Gwen Stacy died. I got over that. It's my fault Captain Stacy died. I got over that. It's my fault that Aunt May got shot by a sniper. And I have to get over that. But all of a sudden, he just can't get over it. And it doesn't make sense, because Spider-Man probably is the person who is the most who has the most acceptance.
Dude, we're gonna have to wrap it up. I have to go.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, isn't he like 40 or something in this? Like 30?
In this story, I think he's like 29.
Oh, okay, whatever. I thought he was like this 40-year-old guy whining on the doorstep of freaking Iron Man and Magical Iron Man.
I always laugh when like I tell people that, because it's always just Spider-Man fucking whining at Iron Man.
Okay,
well, you did cute.
Okay, see ya, Julian. I don't want to hear this anymore.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. See ya.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Yeah. Check out our Facebook.